Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm Dear Darling, and shall we see what's going on our lovely island of Fawnhollow today? Well, you might be like, Dear Darling, what have you been up to this weekend? And the honest answer is nothing really. You know, I had a pretty late night last night. Having some good times, having some fun. So, you know, I wake up pretty late today. I actually did not wake up super late. I mean, I woke up late for me. I woke up at 10, but then I was just like, I'm just going to stay in bed for a while. So I stayed in bed till about like 11, 12-ish or something, and then I got up, I was like, okay, it's now time to do things. Honestly, I've just been like chillaxing, having a nice time because, you know, life has been busy for me personally in the past few days, weeks. So, you know, being able to just, you know, chill out, all gone. It was very loud. It was very nice and just play some games. So anyway, hello everyone. We're now in Fawnhallow. It's 5:42 p.m. on Saturday, December 2nd, 2023. I'm sure this evening I'll go play some games with my friends, and as long as they're online, and then that'll be the perfect round off to a lazy Saturday, and then tomorrow we'll, I don't know, do stuff. I should have recorded some episodes today, but I wasn't going to. No, but I didn't, sorry. I have come to a decision that I think I will continue Goodbye Volcano. So despite the fact I did like my farewell episodes, I suppose, of Goodbye Volcano High, I think I'll probably continue on because I just, you know, for one, that gives me a bit more time to work on the next thumbnail art, which I've not even started yet because I've been too busy. And two, you know, for one, I feel like it's hard to find a lot of probably gameplay out there for Goodbye Volcano High, and I enjoyed my time with it. Why not, you know, give it some support, especially knowing how tumultuous a release it had. So, you know, if anything, it's a win-win. But, you know, I haven't recorded that yet, so anyway, what I was going to say was, you know, I cleaned my computer today. It was actually not all that dusty. Most of the dust was on the filter I have in front of my fans and in front of my intake fans, which the intake on this computer case is on the bottom, which is wild. So, you know, if I put it on a carpet, I don't think it would work, but it's sitting on top of my wooden desk, so it's mostly fine, I think. So it was actually relatively clean, but the reason I did that is so I could put in more RAM into my computer. So now I'm sitting at a solid 32 gigabytes of RAM. I haven't rendered anything yet. I haven't really made much use of it. I mean, like, I think the most use I made of it was that I had a few games open, and it was like, whoa, you know, it's running pretty smooth and that sort of thing. But right now, I'm not, you know, using it to its max. The main thing, which I think will probably be when I start to see a lot of use of it, is when I'm like playing a game, and then I've got like, you know, Clip Studio Paint open on one thing, and then maybe I've got like a YouTube video or something on the other, or maybe I've got another game because for some reason I'm playing two games simultaneously, which, you know, the more I think about it, the stranger it seems. But, you know, when I'm actually playing, I'm just like, it's not that strange. Two games at once, why not? So yeah, I don't know, it's a small computer upgrade, but for £30, double my RAM, you know, make it much more usable for like hobbies that I'm slowly, you know, getting more into. I don't know if I'm actually going to get into video editing as much of a hobby. Like, it's sort of thing where video editing takes a lot of effort. So oftentimes I'm quite lazy. Hence why all of my videos are very much just sort of apart from the art time lapses, I guess, are very much just press start, press stop. You know, I'm relying on my force of character itself, I suppose, to really carry these videos forward. But yeah, I put some more RAM in there. Hopefully it just means that things all run super smoothly. I haven't really noticed any issues yet, and things do seem to be doing pretty well. You know, as I said, I had some games open, and I was, you know, watching Northern Lion on Twitch at the same time, and it looked like it was running pretty smoothly. I'm not really the type of person to have like a huge amount of like tabs open on my browser, so it's not really something which will help me out there. It's just mainly for when I have a load of programs open. But it's good. It's good. Sorry, just readjusting my curtain there, and as I have a sip of water. Yeah, what was I going to talk about? I don't know. What was I going to talk about? I don't really have anything in mind. I'm just trying to think conversationally. If there was something cool to speak about. I don't know, more RAM. I was just kind of surprised how clean my computer was, you know. Oftentimes, I mean, I shouldn't say oftentimes, because the time before this time I cleaned my computer, I hadn't like cleaned my computer in like a year and a half or something, or two. It'd been like a really long time, and I was like, wow, it's like kind of dusty in here. Not like extremely dusty, but there was a noticeable improvement after I cleaned my computer before and after of like the sound. Like, it was like near silent again. Like right now, my computer's basically silent as well, so I mean, I prefer that rather than having an absolute beast, I suppose, of a computer, which, you know, may overheat or anything like that. I much prefer silent, low profile, that sort of thing. And you might be like, oh, why don't you try water cooling? Isn't that like super quiet because the only sound you have is like a pump and like fewer air fans and that sort of thing? But the reason I'm not interested in water cooling, maybe is like a lot of effort to set up for one. Transportation sounds really difficult though. At least if this computer is very easy, you know. Yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna cough. Is you just unplug everything and then you just like make sure it's not going to be completely like tipped over or stuff when you transport it, and it's good. Like with water cooling, it feels like it's a lot more effort. I don't know if it is or isn't, but I don't know, maybe in the future. But as of right now, I'm perfectly content with this computer. But you know, it certainly, you do need to clean out your computer not reasonably often. Like I'm sure it's probably recommended you do it like once a month or something. Depending on how dusty or dirty your room is, you can probably get away with like once every 3 or 6 months. You didn't hear that from me, you know. Or the tech YouTubers are probably rolling in their, well, I mean, they're not dead, I suppose, but they're rolling on their computer chair right now. But it's kind of what I end up doing, that sort of thing. And I would clean it more if it was more convenient, I think, to clean it. I think because the way my desk is set up right now, it's like in the computer, it's in the corner of my room, and like my computer's also like in a corner room. It's behind, not only is it behind this monitor that I'm playing Animal Crossing on, it's behind my like now graphics tablet monitor as well. It's so inconvenient to get to. There you go, we're playing some Mario Kart 8. Yeah, to unplug everything is like a real pain. Apologies, a little bit of a pause. I don't remember what I was talking about. I feel like I was talking about dust. Or something. What was it about dust I was saying? I don't really remember anymore. It's like, gone from my memory. Dust build up? I don't know. I do remember. I saw a post on Reddit of, I don't remember what subreddit it's in, so if you want to hunt it down, you've got quite the arduous journey ahead of you. But there's someone who was just like, is it normal to have this much dust or something on my like computer fan filter, like after one day? And it just looked at it, it was just coated with dust, and my immediate reaction was absolutely not normal. You need to like vacuum your room or something, or there's something causing a huge dust creation. I'm not sure dust creation is really the right word, but something is causing lots of dust to appear in your room, and it would probably be in your best interest to stop it doing so. You might be like, what? I don't even know. Like, certainly, you know, I'm not going to be like, I'm a pinnacle of virtue of everything being dust-free or things. I do like to keep things generally clean, and I try and tidy up where I can. Sometimes I understand it gets very overwhelming. I mean, like, I'm looking at my shelf to my left, and it's very messy. But that's kind of more, I have too much stuff. And like a Marie Kondo sense that maybe some of it should be thrown out because it no longer sparks happiness, but it's sort of like some of the stuff I need, and some of the stuff I just need to, like, if I had like loads of rooms or something, like separate them out to different rooms, you know, like my piano especially being one of them. Like the fact I have all my music books here is certainly, like, I'm sure overwhelming as well. I also have like a drawer just full of like my old study stuff, which I certainly don't think I need anymore, but you know, here it is. At some point, you know, it's got to be like a big cleanup where it's just like, do I need this? Do I not? I don't know if I need Marie Kondo. Like, it's certainly not that bad. Okay, you know, I'm not like a cereal hoarder or anything like that, and other non-grain based foods. It's a terrible joke. I forgot what I was going with this. Yeah, I'm not on like over stage of Marie Kondo. Like, I keep referencing Marie Kondo, despite the fact I've never actually seen cleaning up Marie Kondo. Although from everything I've heard about it, I bet I'd probably like it. You know, it sounds like my sort of thing. You know, there's a certain satisfaction of things being clean. And I feel like she employs a mindset which I'm just like, yeah, I can get behind that, you know? Doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. That sort of thing. I don't know. This is probably my moment where I found like Marie Kondo is like super cancelled or something. So I have like a heated blanket on me and I was like, it's getting too warm. So I'm putting it away. So yeah, I don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Marie Kondo, is she still doing okay? Con Marie? How's she doing? Greatly prepared, tidying up with Marie Kondo, 2019. Sparking joy, Marie Kondo. She had a follow-up show. Spent 5 years at attendant maiden in Shinto Shrine. Cool. Con Marie method. Treasuring what you have, treating the objects you own as not disposable but valuable, no matter their actual monetary worth, creating displays that you can value each individual object are all essential ways of Shinto living. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. August 2021. See, Sparking Joy with Marie Kondo doesn't even have like a Wikipedia article for it. It's crazy how the release of media can have such an effect on the world. Like, in fact, there's an entire section here of effects on donations to charity shop. Immediate wake of a show's release, some charity shops saw an increase of number of donations received. Goodwill stores in the Washington DC area were up 66% for the first week of January. That's crazy. Just something having such a large impact, and a positive impact, I would say, in this way. It's fantastic, isn't it? Anyway. Basically, so I was getting a bit more philosophical here. It'd be nice to do something which had that sort of impact on the world, right? There's only a limited scope of things that you can impact and influence in the world, and it's okay if that limited sphere is located to, yourself, your family, your friends, stuff like that. But, it would be cool, if I had my own, cleaning up. I don't know if I'd be cleaning up with Dear Darling. It's not like I'm particularly amazing at cleaning up or anything. I just probably, I don't know. I'm trying to think, because with my friends, I'm certainly known as being neat. But, I think you get the wrong impression if, everything I have is perfectly organised and neat and that sort of thing. I lean into that as a bit sometimes, but not everything is perfectly organised, perfectly neat. I don't have, stupendous cable management in my computer or anything like that. My desk was quite dusty before, but I have vacuumed it today, so things certainly do have a place. I know where almost everything I have is most of the time. If I don't know where it is, I often go by the feeling of, hey, I don't necessarily know where this is, but I know where I would put it now if you gave it to me and was put this away. So I'm going to check there, and 9 out of 10 times, that's exactly where it is. Okay, so we just have some coconuts. Customize items. Okay. I think we should go to wait, did we just go to an Ikman? I think we just went to an Ikman Island, didn't we? Okay, so let's sell these coconuts to get the money thing. Customize some items too. I also like how Timmy and Tommy, I don't know if I really noticed this before, but they think in different directions. One thinks upwards and one thinks downwards. One does with daydream and one does with thinking about. It's very cool, sort of a way to differentiate them, despite them being identical twins and all that. Yeah, I certainly have a reputation for being neat and tidy, but it's not like I'm perfect epitome of cleanliness. Would I be if I could? If I was? Yeah, okay. If I could press a button that everything would be absolutely perfectly organised, that sort of thing, I'd be like, yes, I would do that. But I still have my lazy moments. I still have I don't know where to put this. I suppose basically the way I would frame it is if we were living in Sims and it was just design your house and room from the ground up, here's everything that you need to put in it, unpacking style, I would be fantastic about doing that sort of thing. But it's often hard to employ that in your day-to-day, especially because as I say, some things are I have all this stuff and I want it in an easy accessible place, but I don't have enough shelves or something. I don't have enough space to place everything. It's a thing I always say. Because my clothes is probably the biggest pain point, I think, with my organisation. Not because, I just like my clothes or anything. It's just I have a lot of clothes, and it's quite hard to organise them, because the only wardrobe I have, I don't even have a chest of drawers anymore for this sort of thing, but the only wardrobe I have has the hanging clothes, and then there's shelves at the top, but the shelves are so high up. Even for me, I'm very tall. I have to stand on my bed to even reach them, and it's making it very difficult to actually see all my clothes at once, which is why I go on all the time being oh, it'd be really nice to have a walk-in wardrobe. Just imagine about the racks of clothes outside. I can organise them by style or colour or type of clothing, that sort of thing. Have a section of clothes which are comfy every day, and you go over here for formal clothes, party wear, and you go for different aesthetics. That'd be amazing. That'd be super, fantastic. One could even say. But unfortunately, it's not I don't have that. So, you are limited by the constraints of whatever reality puts on you. So, I don't think you should hold yourself I do make jokes, with my friends and that sort of thing. Because, I certainly think we all had different levels of thresholds of cleanliness where we're just okay, that's too much, that's not enough, or that sort of thing. Or how much you care about it. I'm very much someone who's if I don't like to keep like empty cups and stuff around. Like if I make myself a nice cup of tea, when it's done, I will go put it like wash it up in the kitchen or something, or you know, if I have a dishwasher, I'll put it in the dishwasher or something like that. You know, my friends are not always like that. Some of my friends will just, you know, let the cups and mugs pile up, and then they'll be like, ah, crud, I need to like clean this up and then take them en masse to the kitchen, which is totally fair. You know, you're working in different ways, but of course, you know, I like to poke fun at that sort of way. Just being like, it takes like 20 seconds to like walk over and like at least put like the mug in the sink or something, or like to throw away like I can't remember what it is. Like one friend in particular I have in mind. And sorry, he doesn't watch these videos, but it's like we have a. I feel like it kind of goes without saying, I have a friendly rapport with all my friends. You know, where we, I suppose, poke fun at each other. It's not, obviously it's not, it's more for like ribbing purposes rather than for, I'm actually trying to attack your character as a person, because we all live our lives differently. If you're comfortable with the way you live your life and it's not hurting anyone else and not hurting yourself to an extreme degree, I suppose, because it depends how seriously you take that statement, then it's fine or whatever. But there was just a funny moment. I can't remember exactly how it goes of him like just like having a rag and just like chucking it on the floor, and I was like, come on, your table's right back, you could at least like put it on the table. And he was like, no, did I? That's not what I'm gonna do. I put it on the table, he grabbed it and he chucked it off the floor. And you might be like, oh, what, your friends are mean or something like that. No, it was an obvious joke. Like, I'm probably not doing it justice with my retelling. It was very funny when I went though. But he will sometimes have just like empty stuff to like throw away, bowls of cereal, you know, just around the place, which is like, oh, you can just like clean it up a little bit. You know, it'd be cool actually in New Horizons if they I was gonna say ordered is not the right word, if they invited more than one village around. Like can you imagine if Audie was like, yeah, I'm gonna throw a house party, and she just like invited like 4 other villages to come around, or like all the villages to come into our house or something. That'd be crazy. That'd be cool if we could do that. Alas, we can't. What video was uploaded today? Oh no, it's an Okami one, but I didn't actually give it the YouTube thumbnail. That's my bad. I was meant to do that on Thursday, I mean I didn't, because I forgot. So we're gonna do that now, and you might be like, you're doing this now in the middle of a YouTube Animal Crossing video, and I'm gonna say, yeah, absolutely. I just also opened up wrong thing. That's the Dear Darling YouTube model, which has not come to pass yet. Let's get it. I only need to do this one quickly. Excuse me, I do not want to delete the entire layer. I also feel like my graphics tablet is definitely at a weirder angle than it usually is. This feels too far that way. Like I'm craning my neck to look at this. There you go. Maybe tilt it up a little bit. I haven't done drawing for ages as well, so maybe I'll do a bit of drawing today. I don't know if I'll start my YouTube thumbnail. I don't know if I really feel like doing that. I should work on a VTuber model. That's definitely something I should do, because time is going to absolutely free up around the holidays. You might be like, isn't that kind of like the inverse? But no, it's more like I have like more personal time, right? Okay, save that. No, I'll keep Clips Tuesday Paint open. I've got more RAM now. I can keep it open. But cleaning up, that sort of thing. Let me just do YouTube thumbnail, not Animal Crossing, Okami. There you go. No one needs to know, unless you're in the Dear Darling Discord, in which case then you'll definitely know, but that's fine. Not many people have called me out on not uploading things to YouTube thumbnails. Oh, I need to respond to comments. Okay, maybe I'll do that today. I don't know. No, let's do it over here. Okay. It's been 2 weeks. I thought it's only been a week. I'm not keeping up on replying with comments. I apologise. It's been busy. But yeah, I don't know. Cleaning up, dusting things, and that sort of thing. You know, nothing a good old vacuum can't fix. I was actually thinking about this when I was cleaning my desk of dust earlier today. I was like, I should get one of those like hand vacuum things. Because, you know, the only vacuum I have is, like, the big old, like, floor vacuum cleaner. It was a bit inconvenient, you know, plug it in over there and, like, reaching over. Even though it does have a long pole on it, I suppose, a long nozzle to, like, hoover things up. It was a bit annoying to sort of, like, go and reach back. But, oh, my God, there's still another piece of dust back there somehow. And vacuum things. I'd be like, wouldn't it be really nice if I just had, like, a hand vacuum? I could just reach under, like, oh, dust starts piling up. That's okay. Just reach under. You know, I don't have to, like, disassemble everything. I don't have to get the big old vacuum in there. Scoop it out like that. How much do these cost? Should have picked one up in like Black Friday sales. It's okay, you know, Christmas sales, they'll be coming soon, and that's kind of the bigger sales proponent rather than Black Friday necessarily. Amazon Prime advertising like an Eddie Murphy movie or something. I hope that's Eddie Murphy. I was going hand Hoover. I don't really know what they're called. Hand vacuum, £50, £17. That's like too cheap that I almost don't trust it. I was gonna say like I would guess like £50 or something. Some of these are very cheap. I don't know. They're actually cheaper than I thought they were. Some of them, I don't know. I don't know if I need a particularly complex one, if anything. But anyway, I'm going to round this episode off here. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares. Greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope you see each other again. But for now, it's our farewell. So until next time. Bye-bye for now.